Good morning. It is Sunday, the 12th of September, and welcome to my weekly podcast blog type thingy, which I'm currently calling the Film Stock Log. If you have a better name for it, comment down below. If not, it's going to stay this, because I like this. Okay, so first order of business. I've been hearing a lot of feedback saying most of these videos are me talking at the camera and telling you what I've been doing and not showing you what I've been doing. So I'm going to make more of an effort to show you the what I do of a week, and so let's start with that new regime now. And slightly unfortunately, this week I've mostly not been doing very much. It was my last week working at the Playhouse, so I finished up there, and then I've been looking for work, which doesn't make for a very interesting video. Yesterday we wrapped filming on Legend of the Seeker, which is our next big parody spoof copyright infringing project. Well, not copyright infringing, because it's a parody. But yeah. Now, unfortunately, most of yesterday was getting scenes with me in it, so I couldn't do any blog post filming. And when I wasn't actually in the scene, I was required to cameraman. So basically, here's a bit of what we were filming yesterday that I wasn't in or cameramanning, so I could film it. Try that again.
Oh, you want to try again?
Yeah.
You think I shot?
Pardon?
Huh?
I'd try that again with more. No!
Walk in, go. My house! Yeah. Walk in a bit more. Alright. Go.
Oh no, my house. Oh, I thought I got dead. Is that?
Yeah.
So yes, that was yesterday. Today, if you can still see me, is the first or second day of Open Doors Week in Harlow, and basically about 12 different organisations and buildings around Harlow opening up and showing themselves and the insides and the bits that the public generally don't see to people free of charge. And so I felt like that seemed a decent thing to go and have a look at. So this morning, if I can find my way there, I'm going to go try and get to Harlowbury Chapel, which is the oldest building in Harlow. So while I get hopelessly lost and wander endlessly around until my phone battery dies, let me tell you some of the other interesting things that I've managed to do this week, which basically boil down to some new upgrades. Apple released iOS 4.1 for the iPhone this week, which brought with it several new features, including the ability to upload HD video from the iPhone directly to YouTube via Wi-Fi, so I don't have to worry about uploading my blog post to my MacBook and then onto the internet. The other thing it brought was HDR images. So it basically means a much clearer image can be taken with the iPhone camera. So to show you what that looks like, if you haven't had a chance to see it anywhere else, here are a couple I've taken. First, you'll see the normal image you would have gotten with the old camera, and then I'll show you the HDR image after that. So the other big upgrade this week to my iPhone software is the upgrade Apple has done to iMovie, which I have to say is basically making it a lot better. They added the ability to split the movie clips, which makes it a lot easier to do these things, because before, if I wanted to title on something, I'd have to specifically record the section for the title and then stop, and then the section after the title until the next title, and then stop, and then do that over and over again for every title. But you might have noticed at the beginning of the clip, at the beginning of the log, the opening title just whooshed away after about 30 seconds. And you might also notice that I'm going to add a little subtitle here, saying something like "subtitles are awesome," and then whoosh, it's gone. And I haven't had to stop. I can just keep talking, and it makes these a lot easier. The other thing it's added is the ability to loop, automatically loop the background music. So potentially, if I can find some looping background music, we can get some backing music to these blocks. Anyway, I'm going to go and see if I can find this place, and I'll see you. So that looks like it might be. Good evening. I'm back home and this is my room. That was Harlebury Chapel. It was first built in 1180 and it's the oldest building still standing in the town. We do have a Roman temple, but that's long since fallen down. So after that I went to the Playhouse and had a quick look at the history of the Playhouse, but unfortunately they weren't allowing cameras in. Then I came home and I've just done the role-playing session. Basically this week we found that we needed a magical sword, and we went to the island of Circe, which is of course a brilliant idea. Basically the party ended up, one of us is married to Circe now, one of us was the high priest at the wedding. I managed to not draw her attention at all, other than having a toga made of water. And the rest of the party ended up spending part of the session as a chinchilla, pig and tortoise. So that was this week. Next week, who knows, we're going to fight the resurrection of Medusa, so hopefully none of us end up as tasteful garden gnomes. But as I said, that was this week, and the Medusa fighting will be next week, and I'll see you there for that. Bye.